Hi, hello, it's me, Alan. Since we've been preparing our WordPress themes, our older WordPress themes over the last weeks for the Gutenberg editor, I want to share some snippets with you in some videos on how you can prepare WordPress themes for the Gutenberg editor. So the first thing I want to show you today is how you can create a custom color palette for your WordPress theme that will then be available in the Gutenberg blocks in the new WordPress editor. So the first thing I want to show you is where the custom color palettes for a theme actually are used. So at the moment I have my Pukeko theme or Pukeko theme active on my test installation, and I have this little sample post here. So if I click on any paragraph block and have the settings here active, the settings sidebar, I see my paragraph block options, the advanced options here in the right sidebar in these tabs. And when I click on the color settings, I see that I have a primary link and the primary hover link and black and white. And I customized these colors and I gave them the names. So if I go with the mouse on the hover, it will actually tell me the name of this color. And of course, I can still choose a totally custom color as well. But if I just click on this, I will get the exact color that the theme already has as a default options. And of course, I could do add a lot more colors here. And for some themes, that makes sense. At the moment, at the default state of our Pukeko theme, we just have the link and the link hover, the default link and link hover color, and black and white as a text option. And I show you how I included those custom colors and how I gave them the names. And what is also pretty nice is what I've done, and I think that's important, especially if you add the link color here from your theme. What you want to do is, as soon as a theme user customizes the primary link color, as they can do here in our theme settings under color. So if I give it a red, of course I want to have it reflected in the Gutenberg editor. So I show you how you can do that. Now if I click on the paragraph and I go on color settings, my primary link color is not the default blue any longer, but it's the customized red that I gave it. And once I click on it, I have it here. So the name is just the primary link color, and whatever the theme users chooses as a primary link color will be reflected here in the color settings. And now I show you how I actually built this custom color palette in the theme. So if I go into my text editor, I have my themes functions PHP file open, and here you can see everything that you have to include for the support of Gutenberg or the new editor. You have align white and you have custom font sizes, and here you have the custom color palette settings. The first thing you maybe want to do if you haven't supported a theme for the new editor yet is you want to look at the WordPress or Gutenberg handbook site. I quickly show you. I've opened the site already. So here you find a section in the Gutenberg handbook. It's just available under WordPress or Gutenberg handbook. And if you scroll down the menu here a little bit, you find the option theme support, theming for Gutenberg, and then theme support. So this is the first resource you want to look at if you plan to support the new editor for your WordPress theme. And here you can actually find the color palette already described, and you can just copy and paste the code here. There's also an option to give a block a specific color palette. You can also find this here in the description, and I will make another video explaining this as well, to just go a little bit into more detail. So what we need to look at is the theme custom color palette feature, and yeah, you can just copy paste this style, and you can read more about theme support and all the options we have at the moment in the handbook file. It's pretty helpful, and it will get updated on a regular basis. So back to my functions PHP. So what I've done is I created a primary link and gave it the slug primary link. And here I didn't pick an actual hex value for the color, but instead used the variable for our primary link color and for our primary link hover color here in the hover color to support the theme options for link color and link hover color. So you can do it like that, just call the variable and not a hex value. As you can see, for black and white colors, I just used the hex value. So this code is actually pretty straightforward and easy to use, and you can implement it in your current WordPress theme. And yeah, I think, again, you should give it a name, a slug, and a color, and just call it like this: add theme support for the editor color palette. And there's it's as simple as that. Nothing more needs to be done, and you have your custom colors supported for your theme. And once you added your custom theme colors, of course, you cannot only use it as a background color or text color in the paragraph editor, but it also works for the buttons, the background color, and all the color settings there. So all the default color settings for blogs will use the themes color palette. And as I said, I will also do a little tutorial on how to add custom color palettes for individual blogs. Maybe I will do this on our Elmastudio blog instead of here as a video, just to change it up. And yeah, I would love to hear your feedback on what kind of videos and tutorials you want to hear and see, especially Gutenberg related or just WordPress tutorials in general. Just let me know in the comments below, or connect via social media, and subscribe to our channel here. I will do further videos, and thanks so much for watching, and see you soon in the next video. Bye!